what we call Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness means, Krishna consciousness means, if you are conscious of the teaching of Mahatar Babaji, that teaching transferred to Yogatar Lahiri Mahasaya, same teaching was transferred to Gyanatar Samik Tirshagiri, same was spread in all over the world by Paramahansa Yogananda. That teaching is having full, competent power to protect you. And if you are not able to practice it, okay, all right, try to understand it. If you practice Kriya Yoga meditation sincerely, with all devotion, you are able to protect yourself, to preserve yourself. What problem we face in the life? So many problems. What we think. Suppose that you have some changes in throat, in sinuses, anywhere, or anywhere in the body. What is explained, what is diagnosed? This problem is because of viruses, bacteria. All right. Next, these problems is because of the change of the climate. Next, these problems is because of the trees. There are infections in the trees. That infection, all the problems are reaching towards human being. The problem what we are facing because of the animals. Many animals are having infection. That infection vibration, infection substance is approaching towards us through the air, through the sky, through the water, through the food. Everywhere there is problem. From the moon, there is a full moon, black moon, radiations are there, that creates problem. And the different kind of the climates, when earth revolves around the sun, they are changing the climate, that creates problem. All right? From astral science, there are 12 astral science. They radiate some energy waves, that creates problem. So many other kind of 9 planets. The nearest to the sun is Mercury, then Venus, then Earth, then Mars, then Jupiter. Like this, up to the Pluto, there are 9 planets. From there we are getting radiation, that is creating problem. All right, let us accept. All are creating problem. Then what we have to do? In the Kriya Yoga meditation, there is a technique called try to synthesize eternal humbleness. What eternal humbleness? Once I was seeing the episode of the Ramayana, the children of the Ram and Sita, Laukus, they were standing or were trying to defeat them. But you know the Brahmastra is called the super instrument that can destroy anything. But they were standing like this with folded hand. All the Brahmastra were thrown on them. Brahmastra used to rotate them and returning back. No power of the weapons worked on Lava and Kush, both brothers. They went back. What is demonstrated in that episode? Both were standing like that. But then, one by one, Brahmastra were thrown by many great personalities. They were army of the Ram. But they were standing like this. Brahmastra used to come, they rotate. Both Laukus are going back. What does it mean? You have to learn lesson from that. What does it mean? On the place of both palm, on the chest, why not here? Why not here? Why not there? Only on the chest, why? Your chest is having some physiological activities, expansion, contraction of the lungs. We call it breathing. This expansion, contraction is in the heart. That is the breathing. That is the pulse, that is the breathing. When you feel heat and cold, perception of heat and cold is called perception of breathing. When you work, feeling tension, relaxation, heaviness, lightness, contraction, relaxation, that is a kind of breathing. Try to pay respect all different varieties of breathing. You will be protected. How to do that? Try to increase awareness to observe heat and cold. Perception of heat and cold, we feel, oh, cold, then heat, cold and heat. That cold and heat, it gives perception of contraction, relaxation. Put here hot things, find expansion. Put ice block, contraction. Again hot, again cold, again hot, again cold. You are creating artificial breathing. Therefore, in all of our head to taste, what various changes we feel, that is varieties of breathing pattern. One try to appreciate, practice oneness with all changes. And believe, if you are not able to accept all those changes, then learn how to place concentration of mind on Bhumad, and space around forehead, and on head and spine. Try to feel it more and more. And you will realize, maybe all creatures of the cosmos, they are sending negative vibration to us. They are trying to kill us. They cannot do anything because we are being protected with the love of God. Love of God is manifesting in this, with the breathing pattern, is protecting head to toes. And we are welcoming breathing pattern, feeling head to toes, appreciating breathing, incoming, outgoing, appreciating all kind of changes, heat and cold, heaviness, lightness. This alone practice with the one idea, practice this with the one idea, one sutra of Vedas, that Parabram alone exists. What you feel is not sign symptom of illness, sickness. It is various manifestations of power and knowledge of Parabram. It means what we are taking medicine, we are going to drop it, stop it, no. Because when you have strong sign symptoms, you get fear. Fear is the strongest problem in the life. Maximum side effect we get from fear. In order to reduce fear, medicines are made, like antipyretic, how to reduce temperature, analgesic, how to reduce pain. All these various medications are given to us to reduce intensity of sign symptom, then fear reduces. If you have very strong fear, that is the greatest side effect, you will lose head to toes. Because we have fear, we don't believe in presence of Almighty. We don't believe I and God are one. We don't believe Aham Brahmasmi. Therefore we have fear. That fear creates a lot of problem. Therefore do not become emotional. Do not throw your medicine. Try to keep your medicine and consult your family physician. Try to take medicine according to the prescription. Keep on practicing this Kriya Yoga meditation, which is an omnipotent science, which will protect and preserve your existence. Slowly, slowly, when you have regular contact with your doctors, they will see now medicines are reducing. A time will come, they will think you don't need medicine. This is the important thing you should understand. They have, from today onwards, from this moment, try to feel, for example, if you are having certain changes in that, you see certain changes, try to think about this. There is spore. There is spore. Spore become worm. Worm are eating the leaf. Worm become big. Let it transform into the cocoon-like structure. Then in the cocoon-like structure, they stop eating all things. They don't eat, they don't breathe. After some time, they become like butterfly-like structure. Anything, they can fly. Like flying-like structure. They fly like moth, like butterfly. Because here they don't breathe, they don't eat. If you have certain changes you cannot tolerate, then you stop eating the gross food, compact food. Take very light food, which you can digest quickly, which is the light food, which keep outside become rotten quickly. In the brief, you can take oranges. You can take lime juice with the hot water, lime seed, lime peel, oranges, peel, seed and the juice. You can take pomegranate seed, chew it seed, make it pulp, and the yellow part in which seeds are embedded. You can consume that. Take a small quantity soupy rice, wait few days. It's in this cocoon, days together, sometimes months together, this worm is not eating and breathing, still life is there. We should take lessons from that. This is the spore. It became this worm became cocoon, and became butterfly or moth. In this cocoon stage, this worm does not breathe, does not eat anything, but is still surviving there. Do not have fear. If you are eating less, you are going to have weakness. No. But greatest thing is that fear. In Mahabharata, there is one called Jayadratha. He was the king of some place. He represents fear. One day Jayadratha got victory over all angels and everything. He defeated everybody. And he killed one of the greatest disciples of Krishna, Abhimanyu. The disciple of Krishna, Abhimanyu, is a great personality. And who was the son of Arjuna? Great personality. But Jayadratha killed. If you have fear, fear is very dangerous. Do not have fear of any kind.